Hey there, welcome to Battlefield Hardline. This is another Blood Money match. I just love Blood Money. Who doesn't? It seems to become one of the most popular game modes, as I have found out. And I'm playing here with the Magnum for the first time, and actually that was unintentional because I equipped the wrong class by mistake. This is the Enforcer class, which I don't usually play, even though in Battlefield 4 that would be called the support class, and I have always loved to play the support. Why? Because you never run out of ammo, because you run around with your own ammo pack, which is not just for your team, but you can supply yourself, and that's really convenient. So unfortunately the support class here, which is called the Enforcer class, starts with shotguns. That's all you have at the beginning. So you kind of have to, you kind of like doomed. You have to kind of play with a shotgun, or you can't play the support person or the ammo person or the enforcer person. So I was kind of like staying away from this class, not because I don't like shotguns, but because that's usually the gun that I choose like after I had fun with all the other guns for a while. I kind of start playing around with non so popular guns, or popular to me. And you know, then I was thinking when I was like, you know, I had this shotgun equipped, I was like, why should I not just try playing like a whole match with the shotgun and see how it goes? Because I've heard positive and negative things about the Magnum, some people, or about shotguns in general here in Battlefield Hardline. A lot of people said the shotguns are not as good as in Battlefield 4, and I used shotguns quite a bit in Battlefield 4, like for example on Operation Locker, which was ideal for shotguns. And here we have so many maps that are actually, well, not so many, but quite a few maps that are absolutely ideal, and this is one of them. Grow House, of course, Bank Job, you see a lot of shotguns there. So however, there are like super tight, it's like close quarters, super tight corners, small alleys and hallways and doors and nooks and crannies and little rooms. It's ideal. As you can see, I was trying to see how far I can actually shoot someone with this shotgun. You can see, the reach is not that far. If I've had the SPAS 12 in Battlefield Hardline, that guy would have been dead. So this is a much more realistic shotgun, and you know, while some people say shotguns in this game are weak, I feel like shotguns in this game for once are realistic, because you know, with the shotgun you have to be pretty close in order to kill a person, because you don't shoot big bullets with a shotgun, you shoot pellets basically, and shotguns are mainly made for like hunting, and then they, you know, figured out they can also use them for close quarter fights in SWAT situations and stuff. I believe SWAT situations. I may be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, yeah, you have to be pretty close to a person to actually put a big hole into their body. Otherwise, they're just going to be stuck with tons of little pellets in their body. They're going to be hurt a lot, and they probably have to go to the hospital, but they won't die. So anyway, yeah, I'm actually kind of pleased that the shotguns are like this, because I've always found it very annoying that people could take me out from the other side of the map almost with a shotgun. That was just super unrealistic. And you know, whenever I feel like a gun is challenging, it kind of makes the game more fun. If the gun is too difficult, it's not fun. If it's too easy, it's not really fun. For me, you know, some people feel like, you know, it can't be any easier. You know, they use aimbotting, so they don't even have to aim anymore, and they use, you know, other exploits to make it super easy on them. But I don't know what the fun really is when you cheat. I mean, cheating to me only makes sense if you can get away with, you know, if you actually get something out of it. I'm not saying I'm promoting cheating in any way, but I'm saying then I can kind of, you know, understand people why they would want to do it. If they like, you know, earn a huge sum of money for some reason cheating, then I can see the motivation. But in a game like this, it's not even competitive. It's like, yeah, okay, your death kill ratio is really, really big, but you know yourself that it's only because you cheated. It's not because you're good. Isn't it awesome if you actually have a good death kill ratio because you're just good? Wouldn't that feel much better? Anyway, but that's just me, you know. Some people just are born to cheat, I guess. But yeah, Grow House, that map really takes a bit getting used to. It's freaking crazy. There are so many rooms. It's dark, and you know, I don't do usually too well in dark maps because I usually don't see the enemy early enough. But they really try to play here with the lighting to kind of light up two dark corners a little bit, just enough for you to actually see it. And I feel like I had a little bit of a delay here when I played this game. As you can see, I kind of shoot the guy. It looks like I didn't get him, and then they die like a little bit later, like a tenth of a second later. So I must have had a little bit of a delay. That wasn't really a lag. It was more of a delay. And you know, it's funny. I was just discussing on Twitch with some people about projector gaming, and so many people stay away from projector gaming because they think that there is like some kind of delay when you play. And I have to say, I play, you know, on a computer too, and I have super high-speed internet, and I don't feel that there's any delay playing on a projector at all. I mean, it's not noticeable. It would be like a hundredth of a second maybe, and I don't think that makes a big difference unless you like want to play competitively, and maybe then it could. But those minor differences most people don't actually even notice. And I just upgraded my internet from 100 megabits per second to 300 megabits per second, and I can't wait to see what difference that makes. But anyway, here is a little bit of Magnum gameplay for you. Those were two different matches. One's playing as cop, one's playing as a robber. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.